Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with SBR contributor Jeff Grant, and today we're going to be covering that college football game between Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the UTSA Roadrunners. How you doing today, Jeff?
Doing great, Dax. This is one of those games that I think our viewers should definitely take a cautious approach about, because you really have a program that's coming off a 1-11 season, has already won 3 games in Southern Miss, while you look at UTSA, one of the more disappointing seasons for any team in the country as these two face off on Thursday night.
Yeah, but we actually saw how the Golden Eagles gameplay kind of decreased when quarterback Nick Mullins went down with that foot injury last month. So far, Southern Miss has actually gone 0-3 straight up and against the spread since that happened. But the news that has come in that Mullins is expected to play this Thursday night. So would that actually make the Golden Eagles team a much more dangerous road underdog in this return with his return?
Absolutely, because Mullins was averaging 243.8 passing yards on the season. He took over midway through last year as a true freshman. He finished with 1,776 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 14 interceptions. He has 10 touchdowns and 8 interceptions this year, but it's always good as a road underdog having your starting quarterback coming back. 0-3 straight up ATS their last three games without him. Of course, they went up 14-0 against Marshall, only to lose that game by a 46-point margin. But I think due to the fact that Southern Miss is still trying to improve on last year's dreadful season under second-year head coach Todd Monken, I think they are definitely playable in this situation.
All right, man. Now, like you said, the Roadrunners surely aren't having the best of times right now, as they've had a dreadful season so far, going 2-7 straight up and 3-6 against the spread. And this is even considering the fact that they have 36 seniors on their roster. So in my eyes, this team is kind of a fade material for the rest of the way. But what do you think, Jeff?
I think that's the case. This is a team that I've had circled from the beginning of the season. If you remember the first week, Dax, doing these videos, we picked UTSA going on the road against Houston. They picked up a major victory in that game. They fell just short against Arizona the following week, and it's really been downhill since under Larry Coker. Of course, he made his name winning the national championship with the Miami Hurricanes years ago. This was his 4th season at UTSA, and you mentioned 36 returning seniors, so it's really beyond belief that this team is 2-7 straight up through 9 games.
All right, my man. So are we going to just fade the Roadrunners in this case?
I can't say to lay 9 points, even though that number has fallen from 11.5 to 9 in the market. The Roadrunners quarterbacks, there's been a trio of them on the field this season. 4 combined touchdowns versus 10 interceptions. The more important statistic, this team had one of the more experienced offensive lines coming into the season. The team is averaging just 3.0 yards per carry. While you look at Southern Miss, there's not a lot to like, but there's one statistic that really stood out when handicapping this game, Dax. They only rank in the top 25 nationally in one category, and that's a very important category going against an offensively challenged team. They rank 23rd in red zone defense. Why is that important? Southern Miss has faced some very quality opponents, and they still have held their opponents down in the red zone. They faced #1 Mississippi State, Alabama, also taking on the likes of Louisiana Tech, UTEP, and Marshall, 3 capable offenses in Conference USA play. So with that statistic, the quarterback coming back, I can only steer our viewers in the direction of backing the road underdog in this contest.
All right, Jeff, my man. As always, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and thanks for those valuable insights, and we'll talk again tomorrow.
Thank you.
And for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.